Hi, everybody. For those of you that don't know, I shave my head, and today I wanted to take a look at the different electric razors that I've had over the years. So, going way back to the past, the first one I had was a tracer. I don't know if you remember the jingle for that. Don't face her without your tracer, whiskers away. Anyways, it only had two rotary ones like this, and you had to plug it in. It wasn't a rechargeable battery, so I was kind of not happy with that because it would never do the neck properly. But later, as I found out, none of these electric shavers can do the neck properly. They'll leave stubble, and or if you really work on it, you'll get a bad razor rash or razor burn. So after that tracer, I sort of went to blades. And at the time I wasn't shaving my head; it was just my face, and I was using blades. And then I moved to shaving my head as well. So I was trying to do that with blades, but you know what? It's time consuming with the lather and the blade. So I wanted to use a electric razor again. So I bought this one here after that, and this one it's a foil type, and it also says wet and dry. I've tried wet, the ones that say wet. I've tried it with the lather and stuff. I don't find it works well when the whiskers or the stubble is wet. It just doesn't grab it. I don't know. So, and then also you can't really see, with all if there's lather on there, you can't really see where your whiskers are to get at it again. So I find it's better dry, especially if you come out of the shower. You got all the oil off of it, and if it's humid inside the room in the bathroom, then I find it's difficult to shave it. Everything has to be dry. It seems to me. So, anyways, back to this Panasonic. I mean, this is an old model. I don't think it exists anymore. Um, I'm pretty sure it's over 10 years old. Anyways, so it has a handy device thing. You can extend the handle like that, so you can do other body parts if you want. So I thought that was kind of neat. But with this foil type, you have to go in the direction of the stubble. So that was what turned me off of it. Get a replacement. Actually, the clip broke on this, and that was the real reason I needed to get it replaced, so it doesn't close properly. But anyways, I've kept all these because I kept meaning to do this video, and then I can go take them for recycling. So here I am, finally got around to it. So basically this turned me off of the foil type of shaver. Even though Remington claims close as a blade or your money back, I highly doubt it's going to do the neck properly, because I mean, even these rotary ones on your cheek, yeah, it's close as a blade. But anywhere else, where it's curved or something like that, it just doesn't do it. So after this one, I actually bought this one here, and this one lasted me quite a long time. It's also it's a Phillips. It's got 3 rotary blades. It was rechargeable. And it has this beard and mustache trimmer on it, and it lasted quite a long time. Then all of a sudden, the seemed to get really weak. It's not wet. It even has a symbol there not to do that. So then, after I replaced this one with actually while I was using this, my son got this one here. It's a Philips Series 3000, wet and dry. It's pretty good on the swivel and stuff to try and get in the curves. It also has the beard mustache trimmer, and I thought this was a really good model, trying it just dry. So, but I decided to go with this one. It was a cheap one from Banggood, I believe, or AliExpress, and it had 5 blades. So I said, oh, I'll shave my head quickly if it has 5 blades. And it was okay for a while. The problem is the compartments here. You had to open up the compartments, and you see like that, and it just had a little tiny pocket in there. So you can see that little pocket to hold the whiskers or the stubble on each one of them, and you have to open up this one and that one and this one, and then you got to turn this to unlock it and get it to that one. So you had to do that every once in a while because I mean the container was just so small that you had to open these up and empty them out. Whereas this one here, you just push one button and opens up the whole thing and you just empty it right out, you know, give it a little tap and it's all empty. So, you know, it sort of saved you time shaving because it had 5 blades, but then you had to keep opening to, you know, empty this out and unclog it. Anyways, this thing didn't even last very long. It will only last about a year, and then the gear or the motor in it gave out. So I'm kind of hesitant in getting another one like this, even though recently I saw that there's one like with 6 blades or 8 blades, and you know, it's very tempting. But like, who the heck wants to open up, you know, this 8 times? So I'm sure it's the same scenario. I've seen Philips shave or Philips do the same style of 5. I wonder if the whole head comes off or if you have to do that individually like that. So anyways, based on this one, the Series 3000, I decided to get a similar one, which was actually, I'm also missing one here. I got one in between. It was after this one here, I got a Philips that was wet and dry. And that was the first time I was trying the wet, and like I said, it didn't really work very well. And I moved, and I seemed to be missing it. So it was very similar in style to this one, only it was wet and dry. And so my final one, which is what I'm currently using, is a Philips Series 3000. And I'm very happy with this one. It opens up like that. You just tap it to empty it. And the thing with this one here, it's also wet and dry, but I've only used it dry. This one doesn't come with the beard and mustache trimmer. And I noticed that this one's more powerful as a result than this one here. So for me, I would recommend not getting the beard and mustache trimmer model if you can, because it just seems to be more powerful and faster. But the thing is, I do have a goatee and mustache, so I do need to trim it. And I have a hair cutting one that I use that. It's just more precise, it's easier. Because this one here, the blades are kind of wide for whatever reason. You can't really precision get it. It's kind of good for your sideburn, I think, and that's more or less it. So yeah, this one here is the Philips Series 3000, and I'm very happy with it. See how it contours to your face, and it's very inexpensive. I got it off Amazon, I believe, and yeah, it doesn't, it's very inexpensive. Whereas this older style also had that concave feature. So yeah, there you have it. And now I can recycle these old ones finally. Thanks for watching.